We back picking up 4 stars again on the recruiting trail. Sherrod Howard from Missouri. This is a 4-star Will. He's going to go ahead and commit to the Bruins. Daltonville, he verbally commits. That's a 4-star tight end right there. And y'all know, let's see if we finally become ranked after this season. We still working on Jeremy Bryant. Right now, we leading with him. We're going against BYU and Utah for that recruit. But let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and send him to the next weekend. We finally ranked.
There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. We're headed toward the backstretch of the season, week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Nevada Wolfpack and the UCLA Bruins. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
The Wolfpack head coach told me before the game, this is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup.
UCLA is finally ranked, finally in the top 25. We've been praying for days like this. We ain't been ranked since the DTR days, but we finally ranked right now with this squad. Wayne Knight gets a carry right now. We got to continue what led to this ranking. We cannot get too big-headed, cannot get too cocky coming into this game, even though it is against Nevada. This is our first game getting ranked. We got to go ahead and prove a statement. I'm extra amped up to play this game. Let's get some blockers going right here. Nico goes ahead and picks up a first down. This needs to be an offensive display against Nevada right now. This is a lower tier Mountain West school, and really in the last year's version, I didn't have them in the Pac-12 a couple of years, but the Pac-12 might be loaded this year, so I don't think they're going to get a spot in the cinematic finales, but I'll make them an offer. If they're able to make this a close game with us, or if they're able to make this, or if they even able to win this game, I'll put them in the Pac-12 for the cinematic finales, but I don't think they're going to be able to do that. Let's go ahead, run the game right now with Nico, just a quarterback power G. And the quarterback power G don't go nowhere right now. Nevada's all on that 31 coming up right now. Let's see if Nevada can hold this explosive UCLA offense that has propelled them to the top 25 ranking. Hey, the recruiting trail, they waited on this shit for sure. They waited for us to get big wins, and we've been able to rack up recruits after recruits. I'm really hyped right now. I'm really hyped for the future of this rebuild. We go ahead and get a first down right here with Wayne Knight. He goes ahead, has had a monster game all year. Goes ahead, gets another first down right here. Let's go to the play action crosser, see if we can find somebody out open. Y'all know we just got a tight end 4-star. That's going to replace the 47 dude right there. We go ahead, pick it up right there. Landon Ellis gets up a first down. We already looking to score right here. Now that we finally ranked, we really a staple in college football right now. They actually care about what's going on right now at Westwood. They finally care about what we had brewing up for the last 7 games. And really, we cannot get too big-headed. The ranking doesn't matter. The number doesn't matter. We got to go ahead and prove why we deserve that number right here, though. We got to run up the score against Nevada, and we got to do it in offensive fashion right now. Let's go ahead. Let's see Nico in the pocket right here. I'm looking. I'll try to find Wayne Knight. Nobody's open. Just scrambling right here. Not trying to do anything. I'm just going to throw it at the ground. 3rd and 8 coming for us right here. We got to go back to the backs cross right here. That's really what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the backs cross, but I'm going to make some adjustments. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to do the wheel trail in the pocket again. Nico just finds the check down, but Mikey Matthews breaks out of tackle, but it's going to be 4th and 4. They're telling us to do the field goal. I really don't want to have sympathy on this Nevada squad. I'm not going to lie. I already said if they keep this game close with us, that I'll give them an invite to the new Pac-12 when we join the Pac-12. But I'm being patient right now. We find Wayne Knight. I'm going to just celebrate before I get to the end zone. That's going to cost us a fumble right there. Nevada's back in the game. That shit was crazy. Should not have celebrated that early. We did not take Nevada seriously. We got to lock back in. That shit was literally a walk-in touchdown for Wayne Knight, and that's going to be one less touchdown on his season stats because he want to showboat before he gets a touchdown. But a move right here goes ahead, picks up some yardage right there. And really, yeah, I really tried it. I don't know what the hell I was doing right there. I was really getting to, I don't know, I think it was the finally ranked vibes. So I feel like we finally got ranked. Now we kind of getting a little cocky, so we got to get back humble. We got to go get back to the UCLA of the last games that we done had. I won't take any opponent lightly in this season whatsoever, and I'm going to go ahead and show y'all throughout a full season. But we go ahead, hand off right now to Wayne Knight. Looked like it was a halfback draw on that play right there. 2nd and 5. It looked like USC lost, so it's another good day, even though Ohio State went ahead and beat them. I don't like two of those teams, but at least USC lost. We go ahead, sit in the pocket again. Nico trying to find somebody that's going to be incomplete. Nevada been able to hold firm for a couple drives right now, even though it took a celebration, an early celebration, to stop us from the end zone. They have been holding strong right now. They ain't been letting UCLA do whatever, and this time they gonna actually get there, and we probably gonna settle for a field goal right here. That's crazy. Nevada's holding on strong. They trying to, now that I gave them an opportunity to make the new Pac-12, hold on, they trying to block a field goal too, but luckily he was able to soar over him, but they definitely got that animation off. For sure thought they was gonna be able to block that field goal right there. Oregon losing to Northwestern is crazy. Hey, that's the karma for beating the Bruins. Oregon might be out of the playoff race. Actually, they are out of the playoff race. 3 losses right there. Y'all done lost to fucking Northwestern, Boise State, and I think who else they lost to? USC, a USC team that just lost again. That's probably about to be unranked. They got 3 terrible losses, and really our win probably looks like their best win so far, which is crazy. I think we just got a problem against Oregon. That might be our kryptonite, because Oregon is really not that good of a team this year. They go ahead, halfback direct step. Wade Knight goes ahead, picks up some more yardage. 36 right here. We got to go ahead and run up the numbers. I don't like that we've been struggling so far with Nevada and not capitalizing on the possessions that we done had. Nico again in the pocket, looking to his right. This time I don't know why they ain't quarterback contained, because that's going to be easy picking up of yardage right here. Nico, the difference has been with his legs. He's been able to make some plays happen. I'm not going to lie. Even when I did try to replace him with JKS at the beginning of the year, I really think Nico actually has more potential than JKS just because of the running ability. So I do hope he does come back for his senior year. So whatever he wants in the NIL, we would definitely match it. But they go ahead. He goes ahead, sits in the pocket right here, finds Matthews right here. He might have a walk-in. He goes ahead, goes all the way to the red zone, all the way to the 6 right here. The offensive line injuries are piling up for the Bruins, but all of them are mid anyway right now. This is not our second year. This is our first year with this offensive line, and most of them are mid. But we go ahead, find a tight end right here. Let the band play. Bruins, let the band play of this game. First, let the band play we have had since we've been ranked. The tight end goes ahead, gets a touchdown right here. Lofton able to finish off a drive that looked very promising, and I'm not gonna lie, I think that's his first touchdown of the year. I ain't never seen him get a touchdown before. I don't even know if he's the starting tight end for real. Really, our tight end position definitely needs to get upgraded. We have not been using it as the best we can. I really don't know any tight ends on this squad, to be honest with y'all, but that's what we got Dalton Vale for, the 4-star from Arkansas. He might be starting next year, because I think some of the tight ends that are starting, even Lofton, might be a senior. We go ahead, jet touch pass right here. Mizell tries to find the outside, finds nothing right now. Nevada try to hold strong right now. Really, I think it's because their offense hasn't been doing their part. Their offense has them in terrible positions every time they touch the field, but we got to take advantage of that. Our defense is doing what we need to do. In the pocket again, trying to find Wade Knight right here. That's a dime by Nico. Best pass he done had in a couple games. In between the zones right now, and Wayne Knight got the Bruins in the red zone already, trying to go ahead and get another touchdown right here. We finally ranked, so y'all know we got to make a finally ranked statement. When I was finally ranked with the hands, I made a statement for sure. I forgot who we played when we first ranked, but we definitely made a statement in that game, and it was at home, so it's definitely reminiscent to my Delaware run, our first run where we finally got ranked. Well, let's go ahead, second to go right here. Let's go ahead. I think we're going with the ground game right now. I think we need to award Wayne Knight with a touchdown, and Lord have mercy, that has to be the easiest pathway for a touchdown ever. Let the band play. Bruins, they go ahead and extend the lead. They go ahead and pretty much put this one to bed already in the second quarter. I don't think Nevada's going to be able to come back. I know I offered them an invite to the Pac-12, to the new Pac-12 for cinematic finales, but it looks like they're not going to be making good of their invite. They might be stuck in the Mountain West Conference forever. But let's go ahead, 17-0 right now. Let's go ahead and finish the job. Mizell's not open. I'm trying to find Zero. He's actually popping up real quick, but somebody finally got on him. And now we able to get to the left side. Nobody's on this left side, and we able to pick up a first down out of a broken play. How are we picking up first downs out of that? I told y'all it's the finally ranked vibes right now. Finally ranked magic is happening at the Rose Bowl right here. We do a bubble and go. Mizell easily picks up a first down. I'm liking how this offense is going ahead and making the most out of their opportunities now. Really, the first quarter, we was showboating before, and so still getting kind of stifled by this Nevada defense. But we go ahead outside route right now, and this offense is looking like a well-oiled machine now that we finally ranked. The finally ranked vibes in there are in full effect at the Rose Bowl. It's time to make a late season playoff run. Wayne Knight goes ahead. He should have house called that one. Yeah, I think he got scared a little bit. That should have been a house call, but let's go ahead. I'm going to give him the ball one more time. He got another opportunity to do that. I'm going to go with the RPO right now. We go ahead, just hand off to Wayne Knight, easily let the band play. I don't even think we need to celebrate this one. It's just business as usual. We got to go ahead and get game plan for the next opponent, but this is just preparation for the next opponent. And so y'all know it ain't no filler games in this season. I'm broadcasting every game of this season, but another let the band play 24-0. We might need to wrap this one up early. I'm not going to lie. That's why I used to cut some of the filler episodes when I had the Delaware Blue Hens. Well, my first couple of years, I ain't cut the filler episodes. But when we got deep into when we was a dynasty, some of these teams wasn't on par with us. I'm not gonna lie, but I gotta give y'all the full experience of the first season. So y'all gotta get every second of the first season between my recruiting to my games, everything. And so I gotta keep the commentary rolling for all these games, even if they get a little bit boring. But right now we going into halftime right now. Finally ranked buys. How the hell did Purdue beat Penn State at Happy Valley? Shout out to Purdue because they really making it easier for our Big Ten championship hopes to be still intact because they just knocked off Penn State, gave them a loss in Big Ten conference play, and they was the top team in the Big Ten right now. I'm telling you, the Big Ten is wide open. I'm really loving the Dynasty college football for 27 because there's a lot of parity. I don't know, the more we get into storylines, the South Carolina Oklahoma game, South Carolina wins. Wisconsin, Iowa just gets smoked by Wisconsin. That's crazy. First time that didn't happen in a long time, 38-0. And really, a lot of these upsets be happening when a team is on the road, which is kind of crazy. I find that kind of crazy. But this shit, the parity of this dynasty and this college football 27 dynasties are definitely a lot crazier than the last previous dynasties. They was kind of boring. It was not a lot of parity, not a lot of upsets, but it's been a hella upsets, and I'm definitely happy for that because I know that when we get into cinematic finales, it's going to be crazy ass upsets. There's going to be a lot of field rushes in the cinematic finale, so I know this shit's not going to get boring. It's going to be hella storylines for me to cover. It's going to be a lot for me to commentate. I'm definitely looking forward to it, but let's go ahead. Let's finish the job right now. Nevada, they went ahead and got a field goal. Nico in the pocket, sitting in the pocket. I really could have went to Mizell, but we're going to go to Matthews. He tries to go back to the ball, and that's going to be incomplete. I don't know why I be thinking Matthews is taller than he is. He has short man syndrome. He's only like 5'6", and he wants to be a wide receiver one. I don't know why he's not in the slot, but we don't got nobody else to really replace him until next year, so we just going to have to be in the slot, and really he's gone after this year anyway. He's a senior, but he has been doing good work for us, but he's just not a main receiver. We really wish we could fix that. I really had him open on that route, but that's going to be incomplete. Defensive lineman goes ahead, gets a deflection right here, and we go kick it off to Nevada. Nevada trying to hang in there a little bit. If they could get this game to at least 14, I would consider putting them in the new Pac-12. I will admit if they could go ahead and make good on this, but they do nothing offensively right here, and we got a chance to go ahead and end them dreams of them ever becoming a Pac-12 member. Let's go ahead right here, 24-3 in the pocket again right here. Nico trying to find somebody, find somebody right there, finds Mikey Matthews, actually able to pick up some yardage right here. But really that also kind of worries me though. I don't know how this offensive line is struggling with Nevada's defensive line because it feels like it's been a lot of possessions like that where Nico just had to scramble and improvise, which I really don't like. Nevada is a bottom tier Mountain West Conference team. They should not be able to get that much effect defensively on the defensive line and in the trenches. But right now, play action. Right now in the pocket, Nico just trying to find somebody, just goes ahead, finds Wayne Knight right here. He goes ahead, gets a couple yards. But let's go ahead. Let's really spice up this playbook. This is the time where we could really show off a lot of new plays in this Delaware playbook, trying to find something that we could do, because when we was in the later stages of that Oregon game, we got hella predictable. I'm not gonna lie, that's really what led to that second house call where I ain't even trying to explain his name. The Polynesian nigga, he went ahead and was able to get a house call on us. The defensive line, number 44, was able to get a house call on us because we was getting way too predictable. Went back to the shallow cross, and I don't know what the vision was for that play, but that's really what happened with that game. Got too predictable in play calling, but an RPO slant right here. Y'all know I took that because RPO slants used to be my weakness defensively, but they gonna bring that shit back. The Zebras ain't going for that. They trying to go ahead and see if Nevada could get a Pac-12 invite. But what freaky shit is Joe Bruin on? Well, whoa, that shit caught me off guard. 2nd and 16 right here. What freaky shit is Joe Bruin on? I know we finally ranked. I know All of UCLA probably's been lit all weekend, finally finding out the news that we ranked. But Joe Bruin, what we got going on? We cannot be going out like that. You our mascot, you the representation. But let's go ahead, hurry up and get this playoff. Let's put that in the past. I gotta cleanse my fucking brain cells after seeing that shit. But Wayne Knight goes ahead, gets a pickup, big suspend move, picks up some more yardage after that penalty flag, and we might go into the fourth quarter like that. I think that's gonna be the last play we run. We just go ahead and improvise right here, but that's gonna be the last play we run. Put the fours up. Finally ranked Vibes. First game since being finally ranked, and we look to climb up the leaderboard. There's been so many upsets. As long as we stay the course, and as long as we just focus on the games we got in hand, we can easily climb up the leaderboards. And especially because we don't have no crazy daunting schedule at all. I forgot who we play next. I'm not gonna lie. I know we got that Minnesota game coming up next, but I don't know who we play immediately next. But we really don't got no. I mean, you could say that Minnesota game is a trap game, but they also a mid team. We got a lot of teams coming to the Rose Bowl that are just not good enough. We go ahead in the pocket right here. Nico just goes ahead. Let's see if we go ahead, throw it right here. We hold on. We try to throw it aloft and then we get interception. That's exactly what the fuck we get. I'm not gonna lie. That drive, we've been on some bullshit. We deserve to get intercepted right there. 26. Go ahead, and that's gonna be your only game ball you get of your career. That might be your only interception of your career. But let's go ahead, get back on offense. Let them go ahead and celebrate that. I'm putting it in the backup right now. Right now, we just messing up Nico's stats with this dumbass interceptions like that. We're going to go ahead and see what the backup got. I know we haven't relied on any backup. This is the first time he's getting any PT whatsoever. First time coming off the bench. I know he's happy. He don't got to be the towel boy no more. He's probably like a junior. Ain't never really had no meaningful reps. He goes ahead and his first meaningful rep is interception. What the fuck is going on? Back-to-back interceptions in Nevada. They trying to go ahead. I told y'all now that I got the offer of being in the Pac-12 on the table, Nevada's trying to make good of their offer, but their offense hasn't been able to do nothing all game. That's crazy. 14 was just a towel boy. First rep of the game, he throws an interception. This shit is ridiculous. It's going to be nothing but handoffs for you for the rest of the game. I don't even think I'm going to allow you to throw the ball again. I told y'all we definitely got to either retain Nico or get somebody out the portal because we have no options. He gets sacked right here, 3rd and 23. He needs to go ahead and join Nevada. He needs to be Nevada's next quarterback because I don't know who this is. 14, Diffenbach, or is that his name? Diffenbach. He has been terrible. Absolutely terrible in his first reps right here. But let's see if he has a deep throw. Let's see if he has a deep pass right here. Sitting in the pocket, Diffenbach tries to throw. He tries to find the deep pass, and he actually caught up to it. It was really on the receiver that was able to catch up and come back to the ball, but Diffenbach was able to make a throw right there, so maybe he does have a little bit of arm strength, even though the only reason for that completion was because he ain't have too much arm strength, but he got a little bit of deep pass on him. Let's see if he got any other intangibles. Maybe if he could lead a drive right here, I might consider having him on the team next year. What the hell? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what the hell I'm talking about with Diffenbach. Diffenbach is definitely not. I don't even think he's backup worthy. He might not even be quarterback 3 worthy. That shit is crazy. Even high school quarterbacks can hit passes like that. But hold on, he has a wide open shot. I told y'all the deep shot might be his best ability. Let the band play Bruins Mazel to the house, and that's gonna do it. That's gonna shut the door on the Nevada Pac-12 hopes. And we finally ranked it. We was able to have an offensive showcase right here. Really could have got way more points, but it's been a couple. The annual Nico turnover. Every game Nico turnovers. That's why I had to bench his ass and put Diffenbach in the game. He's actually able to get a deep shot touchdown right here, even though he's probably not going to be on the team next year. It was too many missed throws. I ain't gonna lie. I gave him a chance to prove himself, and he ain't make good on his chances. But let's go ahead. Let's end this game off. It's going to go ahead. Only 40 seconds left. Let's see if we can get one more touchdown. I'm trying to really just see if we can go ahead and go up in the ranks if we get a blowout win right here. We haven't had a blowout really all year. I think the only blowout we done had has been that Purdue game. Every other game has gotten close at the end, even if it looked like it was going to be a blowout. So we got to go ahead and finish this game off. Diffenbach again. He's not finding nobody. He actually finds somebody right here. That's Mikey Matthews. That's another first down for the Bruins. 20 seconds left to try to get a score right here. We might even try to just hand it off with Wayne Knight, see if he get a score, but we got to hurry up if Diffenbach wants to lead another drive. We ain't about to waste the time out just to see if we can get a touchdown right here. And they not not hurrying up to the line of scrimmage, I might really only be able to get one play off. Diffenbach again in the pocket, tries to find square right here. That's Mizell. That's a touchdown to end the game off. Diffenbach might have a little bit, with some of the speedster receivers, he might actually have a little bit of a deep throw with him. And I'm not going to lie, he was able to get a couple touchdowns, so we got to give him props for that. Mizell was really the reason for them touchdowns, though. Another touchdown to end the game, and that's going to do it. Nevada goes ahead. They're going to go to 2-6. We're going to go ahead and go to 7-1. Two teams going in two different directions as a program. UCLA gets another win, another night game win. It feels like we've been playing at the Rose Bowl for a long time now. I know I'm trying to make good on my promise. I said no Rose Bowl L's. If we was going to lose a game, it got to be on the road. And we've been showing out for at home for sure. All the games we done had at home, we've done one so far. And we're going to go ahead and make good on that promise. I'm trying to get the stadium pulse to a top 25 stadium pulse by the end of probably in 3 years or 4 years. We might be able to get it to a top 25 stadium pulse. But let's go ahead. This was like a filler episode. So if y'all watched this whole thing, shout out to y'all. But let's go ahead. We finally ranked it. We finally Bruin. Let's go.